welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Yeah, this is independent television, independent TV7. Concerning KANU'ś release, Southeast governors, leaders under fire. They have all abandoned the IPOB leader, and Igbo youth awareness is a discreet push ongoing. Well, Igbo's youth have accused the 5 Southeast governors and other political and religious leaders of the region of abandoning the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is in person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the religious leader of the region of the abandoning, or thereabout. Now, the coalition of Southeast youth leaders, which is COSE, categorically claimed that the politics of 2023 have taken preeminence over the fate of the Biafra agitator, who has been incarcerated for almost 18 months after he was intercepted and rendition from Kenya by the federal government June last year. Slammed with terrorism charges, Kanu was acquitted by the Court of Appeal before the federal government proceeded to the Supreme Court. There were other judgments indicating that the IPOB leader his incarceration was illegal, including the order by the United Nations Committee on Human Rights for him to be freed unconditionally. President General of COSE, Goodluck Ibem, said that Kanu was the key to peace and stability in the zone, noting that it would be determined or detrimental to the Southeast governors and the politicians to allow him remain in custody during next year's elections. The youth also warned that some criminal elements might capitalize on the loopholes to cause mayhem and disrupt the 2023 elections in the zone. It is very unfortunate that the Southeast governors and key political stakeholders have abandoned the move to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu, of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and consecrate and also concentrate on politics, campaigns, and electioneering, and thereabout. We implore the Southeast governors to leave politics for now and work out on how to secure the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. It is better for our governors to look for the black goats in daytime than to wait till night, when it will be very difficult to get a black goat at night, IBM admonished. Now, recently, the wife of Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu, the late Biafra leader Bianca Ojukwu, stated that no nation stifles the dreams of its citizens and expect peace. There is no peace. Wow. Concerning what Ojukwu wife has just said, yes, we adopted democracy. Those that we adopted democracy from, they practice a democratic system of governance. Meanwhile, those that gave us independence, they gave us independence on the platter of good, and they practice a parliamentary system of governance. And now, if a typical American man says, or wake up in the morning and says, "God bless America," can a Nigerian citizen, boldly say that? Now, in God we trust. So, if we do not trust in God, which is the motto of the United States, it's the quote of our heart is saying peace and unity. When you don't have trust for God, how do you have a peace? Because if you trust God, you have peace of mind to not to pursue what is not possible. Well, recently the wife of Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu, the late Biafra leader Bianca Ojukwu, stated that no nation stifles the dreams of its citizens and expect peace. No, calling for the immediate and unconditional release of Kanu during 12th Ojukwu Day held in Owerri, Imo State on November 26. She declared, "I do so firmly convinced that the nation, or rather no nation, can hold its people hostage and have peace. It is impossible because peace is freedom, and also no nation can hold the dreams of its citizens to ransom and prosper." She's saying, this was a very, mighty word. If I would use that language, it's just a very strong word. It's a calling for the immediate unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. Also, the Association of Southeast Town Unions, ASETU, maintained that the unconditional release of IPOB leader will calm tension in the region and restore relative peace. It could be recalled that the Southeast Southeast Governors Forum during its meeting on November 30th in Enugu declared that political solution was still the best way to go in the Kanu matter. And in this case, well, in their communique, which was read to newsmen by the chairman and also governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, who said Southeast governors are watching with keen interest the developments with respect to the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, vice versa. It doesn't matter. Well, the court rulings. However, we believe that the political solution is still very much needed and possible in the circumstance, and so we ask the federal government that we are disposed as a people for political solution in this regard, which is coming from South Sudan. Is reliable gathered about 2 months that the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the President General Ohanaeze of Ndigbo, Professor George Obiozo, was reached out and also reached out to the presidency for a possible meeting over the issue. Though the Ohanaeze National Secretariat had declined to speak on the effort made so far, former governor of Anambra State, Chief Chukwuemeka Ezeife, hinted of behind the scene moves to secure Kanu's release. Well, Ezeife, who said that the Court of Appeal judgment in favor of the self-determination activists was in line with the current spirit of a new Nigeria sweeping across the country, especially among the younger people, posted and cited by, and that the earlier the IPOB leader was released, the better Eastern Nigeria, the nation, and the whole black race. Well, Nnamdi Kanu being released or not, I believe one day he will be released, or whatever is going to happen will happen. But notwithstanding, things that will happen should happen in a positive, notion. It's not doing good is doing good and doing bad is doing bad. So God, they say, is slow to wrath or thereabout, fine, slow in anger. But for God to bless you, He's not slow. You might think God's 2 minutes could be 3 years or 2 years or 20 years. So that's not a yardstick. That's why most politicians or thereabout leaders stands to be corrected, or rather, no one has monopoly of power. No one as yet, apart from God, no one. Well, I must tell you that our leader, Professor George Obiozo, the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, called me the same day when the issue came up and said he's preparing for us to go to the president and persuade him to do the right thing. And I told him that I am ready. Very soon we will organize that appointment and we'll go to the president, the elder statesman had stated. And now President Muhammadu Buhari, on the other hand, President Muhammadu Buhari had in previous meetings with the delegation of Igbo elders told them that he would not interfere with the judicial process, urging them to allow the court to decide Kanu's fate. Meanwhile, former national legal advisor of the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Chief Chuks Muhammad, has doubted that Ohanaeze could really pull the strings to free Kanu. Now, he told the news that from his experiences during his tenure between 2017 and 2021, the group was not effective in protecting their own from outside exploitation. I have never been impressed with the activities of Ohanaeze Ndigbo as a body due to makeup. It doesn't matter who is editing it at any given time, because it has always been made up of people with their own individual agenda instead of the overall interest of the Igbos. Well, it lacks the will power to fight the philosophy of Igbo survival, though there are few patriotic Igbos that also lead the people. Now, what do you understand by this narrative? Wow, it's so very, very interesting as it is. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'd like you to share views in the comment section. Thank you for listening and God bless you.